Good morning everyone, welcome to Space Academy. What we are going to get you doing right now is we're going to get you doing some activity. We're going to expel that energy. So make sure you have lots of space. Go outside if you can. Make sure no one is near you. And we will begin. Right, let's start with some marching. Get those legs nice and high. Get those arms pumping, and we're going to go do this for about a minute. Keep going. Right, we're going to move on to our next exercise, so get those thumbs in, those arms into fists, and we're going to make some circles. Other way. Next we're going to pop our arms right in front of us, and we're making some more circles, starting nice and small and making them go bigger and bigger. Let's go the other way. Good job guys, get them as big as you can. Right, this time we're moving on to my favourite move. So we are going to do the grapevine. We're going to go one leg behind and then in front, and then clap and jump and back the other way. Let's see how quick you can go now. Going. Now we're going to move on to some rocket launches, so you're going to go down, down, and then jump as high as you can. Good job, guys. Right, last couple of these. Great work guys. Right, we're going to move on to some lunges now, so point your toe in one direction and push down. Keep hold of it. Then we're going to turn the other way, so we're going to push forwards, hold it, and then we're going to move to the front, so get your foot facing towards the camera. Right, last exercise, let's do some running on the spot. Go as fast as you can. Get those rocket legs going. Well done guys. Give yourselves a big clap. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
I'm going to step off the limb. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Oh, that looks beautiful to me, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's
Hi everyone, Commander Wilson signing on. I hope you're doing well and really enjoying your week at Space Academy. Today, you're going to learn about a heavenly hand. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? So I thought today, maybe I would show you a little bit and talk to you a little bit about all those badges that astronauts wear. Do you notice I have lots of badges all over my flight suit? I've got some you can't see too. You ever wondered why? There's some more there. Do you ever wonder why we have so many patches or what those patches mean? Did you know that every single patch has lots of meaning to it? And if it's a patch that was made for an actual flight with astronauts, the astronauts themselves work together on the symbolism for the patch. If it's a patch for a mission, then the people in charge of the mission will work together to come up with something to signify what happened during that particular mission. Let me show you a few. So I have this one here. That's cool, isn't it? So STS-130, you'll notice this one's really interesting. It's not round, is it? It's hexagonal shaped. And it kind of looks like a window. Well, there's a reason for this. So this is the mission that installed the cupola window onto the space station. And the window looks just like this, and it overlooks the planet Earth. Along the outer edge, you see the names of the 6 astronauts who were part of this shuttle mission. So that's one. Pretty cool, right? And the next one I have to show you is from STS-132, Atlantis. Now I was really lucky. I got to see this shuttle actually launch. And you'll notice, what do you see? We see the horizon, and it looks like the sun. Now is the sun rising or is the sun setting? Well, that could be up to your own interpretation. But STS-132 was supposed to be the final flight of Atlantis. And so I think it's probably like, yeah, the sun is setting, but it's also going to rise again, right? So every time the sun sets, it always rises again. And so even though Atlantis wasn't going to fly again, then it didn't mean nothing was going to fly again. And as we've seen, we're back in the space business, aren't we? And then the next one I have is really cool. This is for STS-135, and this was the final mission of the space program. Sorry, the final mission of the space shuttle program. And this one's really cool because it has gold and silver thread in it. And they don't usually use gold and silver thread. You can see it kind of sparkles and is shiny. Isn't that cool? And it's got like the NASA emblem, what they call the meatball, in the background. So they call this the NASA meatball. But then you've got the space shuttle. And you have this here, which is the Omega sign. The Omega is the last letter in the Greek alphabet. And so it was kind of like, this is the end of the program. And so that is why that was. So there's always lots of symbolism in these patches. Can you guess what this mission was going to study? There's some hints on there as well. So besides what it looks like the sun, doesn't it? And that's why, because it's a mission to study the sun. An imaging of the sun. What about this one? I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to see if you can guess where you think this one is going to study. Who's that on there? Do you recognize him? The Martian from the cartoons? So yeah, this was something for a Mars exploration rover. And then I've got a couple one here from SpaceX patches, from some of their things that they did to show that their stuff worked. Can you guess where this one went? The moon, right? So these patches have lots of symbolism in them. This is a patch I made for one of my own missions at Space Camp. And you can tell by looking at this patch where the people on my team are fun because we have all those different flags on there. And there's lots of symbolism in this too. And this one as well, this is another one of my missions where I got to go weightless with NASA. And once again, you can see there's like the Earth, and you can see where the United States is, and there's a different color in different places in the US, and that's where all of us were from, the teachers who went on it. We went on an airplane, and we flew in parabolas, which is really cool. And so there's lots of symbolism on this as well. So I thought maybe I'd give you a little challenge today. If you were going to make a patch to represent what you've learned this week, what would that look like? So maybe today, maybe tomorrow afternoon, do you want to try your hand at making your own space patch for Space Academy? Wouldn't that be cool? Well, I hope you make it, and if you do, make sure to send it my way so I can see how cool your design is. Well, enjoy the rest of your time at Space Academy today, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Commander Wilson, signing off.
Hi everyone, welcome to Spacecraft. Today's craft is all about mystery secret writing or secret drawing. You can choose or do a bit of both. It's to help us remember that bit in today's story with the strange, mysterious hand that appeared and did strange writing on the wall. Well, we're not going to write on the wall. That's probably best, isn't it? But we are going to do some special mystery writing. All you need from your pack for today is your long, thin candle. And the only other things you're going to need are some paper and a felt pen. Now, I've had a little go at this already, and here's what I've made. You can see I've written space for Space Academy. Now, what's so exciting about writing the word space, you might be wondering? Well, that's not all I've done on this piece of paper. There's some more writing or drawing on this paper, but can you see it? Not yet. That's because it's mystery writing, and I haven't revealed it yet. So I'm going to show you that bit now. I'm going to put my paper down on the table. Just tilt that forward so you can see what I'm doing. I've got my felt pen and I'm going to start colouring and see if I can find the mystery drawing. Got a bit of an advantage because I'm the person who drew it, so at least I know where it is. Oh, hang on. I think there might be something starting to appear. I'll colour a bit harder. And, oh yes. Let me just hold it up so you can see it coming. Can you see something starting to appear down here where I'm colouring? I haven't made those lines now with my pen. They've just started to be revealed. That is the secret mystery drawing that I did earlier. Here we go. I'll just carry on and see if we can reveal all of it. Here we are. If there's a few bits that aren't quite showing through, I'm just going to press a bit harder with my felt pen and make sure I've really gone over all the areas so that they're coloured in really well. There we go. Okay. Here it is. So where before my paper just said space, now it says space and there's a drawing of a planet. I was trying to do Jupiter, but it's a bit tricky, isn't it, to tell which one it is, really? Anyway, there's my mystery writing. Now, how did I make the mystery writing that was invisible until we coloured it in? Well, that is where your candle comes in. So you need your piece of paper. Here it is. And then you need your candle. Now, one end of your candle has got the bit that's called the wick, the bit that you would light if you were lighting the candle. Don't use that end for your mystery writing. That'll be a bit tricky. Use the other end, the bottom of the candle, the blunt end, for your writing. And you're going to write with your candle right or draw like you would do with a pen or a pencil. But you need to press really hard while you're doing it, okay? So I'm going to do some here. Here we go. I'm pressing really hard. And there we are. Done a couple of bits there. I'm going to do another bit like that. I might just go over it again. And I can't really see where I'm drawing. I can just about see it if I turn it the right way towards the light, but it's quite tricky to see. When I hold it up to the camera, I don't know, you might just about be able to see where I've pressed. It's quite tricky to see. It looks just like a blank piece of paper. And then, again, I'm going to colour over it with my felt pen. I think I'll do green this time. Here we go, colouring over it. Can you see it? Oh, no, you can't. There we go. Can you see it emerging as I colour? There we go. What have we got? We've got a smiley face. There it is. So you could use this kind of mystery writing and drawing however you like. You could make something with it. If there's someone else at your house who wants to join in, maybe you could write each other some secret messages and reveal them by colouring them in. Whatever you decide to do with it, have fun. And remember that mystery writing from today's story as well. I'll see you tomorrow for some more craft. Bye for now.
Captain's log, stardate 369.963. Following our various adventures around the planets of the Delta Quadrant, we are journeying towards the planet Ping, sister planet to the completely uninhabitable planet of Kong. Computer, what's happening? The ship has ground to a halt.
You're not wrong there, Captain.
Captain, the ship has run aground.
This is not a logical conclusion. This ship is in space, a gravityless void, so by definition, it cannot run aground.
So, what's that out the window?
It looks like a massive, great big rock to me.
So, which bit in the gravityless voids has got dirty, great big bits of rock in its spots?
Well, obviously that bit, but there is still no evidence that this is actually ground.
Well...
I say, chaps, calm down. I'm sure that we agreed that it doesn't actually matter how we describe it. What really matters is what we're going to do about it.
Right you are, Captain Kim. The
big question is what you are going to do about it.
Oda!
Oda!
Yes, it is I, Oda, one of the most brilliantly evil minds in the universe. Oda, fiend above all fiends, destroyer of all that is good, baddest of the bad.
Yes, we did all that yesterday. Now what on earth are you doing on board my ship?
Come to watch how you deal with my ultimate weapon, have I? Calling it the very big size of a planet bomb, am I?
You mean that's a bomb?
Exactly. And you have exactly 3.5 minutes before exploding it is, taking your precious ship and everyone in it.
I say, chaps, this is not helping. We've got to come up with a plan. Anything?
We could run around screaming.
We've tried that.
I could make us all a nice cup of tea.
I estimate that by the time the kettle has boiled, we will all have gone boom.
Where's your precious mission command now then? Huh? Of course, if the remote control you were having, you could stop it.
Quick! He's got the remote control!
Get him! Aha, now you're not so clever. We have the remote control and we can stop your silly very big size of a planet bomb.
Thinking I am that stupid, are you? The remote control needs a code to activate it, and knowing the code only is I. Foiled again are you, Captain Kim.
Captain, there's a message coming from Mission Command.
Not now, computer. I'm a little busy right now.
But Captain, it's really important.
Okay, well, put it up on the screen. It's just a bunch of numbers.
Yes, Captain, but one can assume that it's not just any set of numbers. It's the deactivation code.
Quick! Enter it into the remote control.
7239. What's that last number?
It's a 5, Captain, but not as we know it.
5, that's it. Look, it's flashing.
It would seem logical to conclude that the very big size of a planet bomb has dropped off the front of our ship.
What about that odd smell in here? What are we going to do about him?
Maybe we should give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yes, he frightened the life out of me. He obviously doesn't appreciate my nerves.
No, our mission has been to spread the good news of Mission Command with goodness, kindness, generosity, honesty, and mercy.
Indeed, but we can't just leave him. This stink is making me feel ill.
Captain, there's another message coming in from Mission Command. It says he is their problem, not ours.
Well, in that case, we'll send him to Mission Command.
Now, Cook, did you mention a cup of tea?
I'll go and put the kettle on.
I say, what a splendid idea. I am rather parched.
Three, two, one, go, 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 go. find out what God thinks of it now. From the ground into the sky, in a spaceship climbing high, looking back on Earth we fly, we fly. 3, 2, 1, go! Journey through space and time. We're going on a journey, journey through space and time. We're going on a journey in the Space Academy. I see the world that God can see, just how much He cares for me. Oh, I'm on a journey through space and time. God made the whole wide world. He made it all so good somehow. But the world is not the same. People are to blame. Let's find out